In Editorial Manager, if you are an editor or the book review editor, it is possible to invite people to write for the journal. We do that by using the proposal menu. We are going to start a new proposal. In this case, it's, say, a special issue, but if it could also just as easily be a book review, with the only difference being that a book review, people are invited one by one to review a particular book. In a special issue, you are selecting a number of people to write an article to make up that issue. So special issue article, and the title could be It could be that you have a specific title that you have in mind for that particular author, but otherwise it would be this. Target date has to be enough in advance, so at least a couple of months. So let's try July. If it's not enough in advance, the system will tell you. The publication volume, let's just say volume 1. The author's response is due within 2 weeks, and then they get 3 months rather, to write an article. Assign to myself and invite people. And this, if you have invited people before for review, for example, it's very similar. Search for authors. If you have someone in mind, you can search for them. Otherwise, you can use the spacer bar as a wildcard to get the entire list. And to select, all you have to do is click. Now this information here, this is a test site, so it doesn't have actual people with in many cases, and not so much data in it, but otherwise you would be able to see how that person did the last time they were invited. So if you wanted 5 people, I mean, you can go up to, I don't think there's a limit. I've personally seen special issues with up to 25 people invited. And proceed. If you want to, you can customize their letters. And here you have a customized link that gives you the letter, and you can change what's in there. And then either cancel or save. We're going to cancel and submit. And now we see that those people have been invited. And if we go back, we see that there are a couple of proposals already in here. And we can actually look at any of them. You can see here what it's about, the number of people invited, how many said yes, how many said no. You don't see the names of the authors, so the most useful thing is either copy-paste this into Word or into an Excel. Then we go into the details screen, and there you see the name of the people who were invited, and then you could just copy-paste the authors, and it'll tell you when they were invited, how long it's taken, and whether they said yes. When all the people are in, you would then set the final disposition. In this case, there's one person invited. If we just want to finish this off just to show you how that works, we go back to invite authors. This person hasn't responded. We're going to uninvite, just as we use uninvite for reviewers. We can customize it. We sent you an invitation, you didn't respond on time, and we need to get going. Uninvite and send letter. And at that point, at the very end, you can set a final disposition. In this case here, that's come in, and then one person was invited, they accepted. In most cases, it would be many more, unless it's a book review, it would be one. Set final disposition. It's come in, it's been completed. You have a choice between completed and withdrawn.